Hi guys, it's been 1 year since I published the first video on this channel. Since then, my channel grew from 0 to over 9,000 subscribers. So today's video is going to be quite special because I want to walk you through the behind the scenes of running a YouTube channel. I want to tell you what I did, how I did it, and why I did it as well. I will also answer all the questions that you asked me in the comments. So let's start from why. Why did I decide to start a YouTube channel? And there are actually two reasons. The first one is a pretty common one for many people. So basically, I just wanted to have a side hustle and some sort of source of passive income. And the second reason was because I wanted to sort of express myself artistically. I just enjoy talking in front of camera, I enjoy presentations, I enjoy that kind of stuff. So I wanted to have an outlet. My hypothesis was that people will find my channel searching for data engineering related content, but the same people might stick around for some of the more reflective or philosophical or artistic, or call it what you like, kind of videos. Back when I was starting, I got told by a number of people who obviously meant well that it is a silly idea, mixing such different types of content in one channel, and that I should have two separate channels, one for technology and one for artistic videos. But with time, I was actually proven right. People are multidimensional, and so is my channel. So a person interested in data engineering might as well be interested in Nietzsche or in psychology or in some other more humanistic topics as well. So from the audience perspective, that strategy worked out quite well. I mean, many of you told me that you enjoy the variety of the content, and the channel has grown significantly over the past year. But moving on to more practical or technical aspects of running a YouTube channel, let's answer some of the questions that you asked me in the comments. Style Child asked, how can I make money doing a channel? Okay, so there are a number of ways in which you can make money on YouTube. Way number one is ad revenue. For a channel of my size, that works out to be over or between $100 and $150 per month, which is a nice little pocket money, but obviously not a major source of income. So you do have to have a full-time job on top of running a YouTube channel. Another way in which you can make money on YouTube is brand partnership. So you might basically just give a shout out to a given brand on your YouTube channel and they will pay you for it. I don't do it very frequently, but it is another way of making extra cash. And one more way in which you can make money on YouTube is basically accepting donations from your audience. I set up an account on Ko-fi where you can get me a coffee if you enjoy watching my content. I'm linking my profile in the description below. And in this way, you can also make extra cash. There are more ways, like selling your own products, but I don't do it. Next question, asked by Data-Driven Decisions. How do you balance your YouTube channel with your full-time job, seeing friends, and general life? That question is also related to another question asked by the Vey Victus. How many hours do you spend weekly in YouTube-related things? So, like I said, I have a full-time job, so I am basically left with weekends and evenings to do whatever I please. Making one video typically takes about 20 hours. I also spend quite a lot of time replying to comments and direct messages on Instagram. Now, if I don't have any weekend plans, then it's all good. I can make a video during the weekend and I'm actually left with quite a lot of extra time. That's all good and fine. If I do have some weekend plans, let's say friends are coming over or I'm going on holiday, then things become a little bit tricky here. But for 9 months straight, I haven't missed a single upload day. And I think the secret to such consistency is actually pretty simple. I basically prioritized YouTube over anything else. To the extent that when I was on holidays with my parents, whom I see once a year, I was basically making a video in a hotel room because I didn't want to miss an upload. Juanma Rodriguez asked, "Hi Carolina, related to running a YouTube channel, at what point or what are the conditions to start earning money from YouTube? Not taking into account the costs associated with equipment and the cost of your time spending doing the videos." There are actually two rules here. So to make your channel eligible for monetization, you have to have 1, over 1,000 subscribers, and 2, over 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. For example, my channel became eligible for running ads around 6 months after I published my first video. As for the costs of running the YouTube channel, personally, I've never paid for any sort of promotion of my channel, so the growth has been fully organic, but I did pay for a couple of services to help me grow my channel. One of the services is called Epidemic Sound, and it's basically a huge library of music tracks which I use in my videos. And the second service I paid for is called TubeBuddy, which helps with SEO, which basically means that it helps me to pick the right keywords to use in the title and description so that my videos are a bit more search engine friendly. And of course, there is equipment cost. Although I'd say at the beginning I didn't actually invest that much into equipment. I didn't even have a tripod. I was literally using a stack of books as my tripod for a couple of first videos. I was also using an entry-level DSLR camera and a cheap lav mic, actually the same one that I'm using now. I think it costs around £10 or something like that. It was only recently that I actually did invest quite a lot in my channel. I bought a new camera with 4K recording. I have a new lighting setup, and yeah, obviously a couple of tripods as well. Next question. Uruk Hai asked, "How stressful is the process of editing your videos? Specifically choosing the right shots, music, etc. Also, does it change even once you get used to it?" Editing is certainly the most time-consuming process of the whole video creation task, but it never really stresses me out. Actually, it's quite relaxing because, you know, the most difficult bits are already over. You know, you've already come up with a script, you've already recorded the video, so now it's just, you know, spicing it all up, and yeah, it's actually pretty fun. I also think that I kind of worked out my own style of editing. I don't know if that's what you'd say, you know, comparing me with other YouTubers that you watch, but I feel like I kind of edit in a specific way that I like, that I enjoy, and I do it quite intuitively at this point. So I actually don't put a lot of thought into the editing process, unless I'm working on a more artistic video where it's completely different style. So then I do put a lot of thought into how I'm making the cuts, how and what kind of music I'm choosing. You know, I can spend hours choosing one music track, so it's a completely different story. Science Addicted asked, "How do you plan your videos? Are you making a schedule weeks before posting?" That's a great question. This part of running the YouTube channel is probably giving me the most anxiety. I don't actually make any sort of intricate plans or schedules. Every week I'm racking my brain for the next video idea, and trust me, sometimes when I don't have that idea, it is quite stressful. I do keep an ad hoc list of potential video ideas for the future, and I update that list whenever inspiration strikes me. But when it comes to actually picking one idea and making a video about it, I'm never quite satisfied with the state of that list. So it's actually typically quite useless, and I do have to kind of keep on thinking about, you know, what I want to talk about next week. Unstoppable Humor asked, "How do you do taxes related to YouTube compensation, and in which country do you have to file PIT?" As far as I understand, I should only pay taxes in the country of my residence. So I'm paying the UK taxes, and I actually filed a document, I forgot how it was called, that basically says that I don't have to pay taxes in the US, where most of my ad revenue is coming from. Shashank Danai asked, I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know, maybe I'm afraid that what if I'm not good enough? So how you tackled this? See, at the beginning I was actually wondering whether I should be running a YouTube channel in English, given that it is not my native language. I did feel a little bit insecure, and I was wondering whether I can be as funny and as natural as I would be in my native language. But the desire to reach wider audiences outgrew my fears. So here I am. And when it comes to the fear of talking in front of the camera or performing, personally, I've never had that fear. I've always loved acting, being in front of camera. I did acting classes. I wanted to be an actress, so it kind of feels natural to me, actually. Okay, I hope I answered all the questions that you've asked me. If I missed anything, I do apologize. Please let me know in the comments if that's the case. By the way, it looks like this channel will be reaching 10,000 subscribers soon, and I do want to do something special for this occasion. If you have any ideas of what I could do, please let me know in the comments. For now, I'm contemplating doing the first ever live. Let me know what you think. Okay guys, I'll see you next Thursday. Bye!